Okay, I said I was going to do an alternative to the watercolor. So spontaneous or automatic drawing. I'm just going to go through this is just something that I used to do when I was in school when I was super bored. Occasionally I would use this in a painting just because it's super fun. But basically, you take a pen, any old pen. You could do it with pencil, I suppose. But the idea is that you don't erase it. And you just kind of do that. Okay? So I've got something. And then I'm going to look at it from all kinds of different angles and try and figure out if I see any recognizable images or shapes in it. So let's see here. I see a couple of things I'm not sure are all that appropriate. So let me have a look and see what I can make out of this. I keep seeing something with a mouth. I also see something here with a face. So I'm going to start filling in some shapes. So the basic way you can start doing this is like just by filling in some of the shapes. So I'm going to go ahead and do that with a different color. I'm just going to go and do that with maybe a brown. So I'm going to fill in the shapes because I'm going to do a little bit of a face. And I do want to be able to add some details later. And it doesn't have to be pen. It could be marker, it could be crayon, pastel, colored pencil. It really doesn't matter. And I'm going to fill in the shapes here that I see. And I'm just going to do this very roughly. So again. Okay, so hopefully you can see what I'm seeing is sort of the start of a face. I'm sort of ignoring some of the other shapes and going over some of the other things. I'm going to go this way. Fill this in here. So I'm just going to do this messily just to show you a little bit, and you can fill in the other shapes. You can sort of fill it in later. So I'm gonna give this fella a nostril, and I'm gonna give it an eye. Now, had I thought about this before, I might have left some space. Instead of coloring it all in, I might have just done that. An eye, and only I had a red. We're gonna have blue lips apparently. That's what we're gonna do. So this is this fella's pursed lips. And then after that, I don't know. So hopefully you can see I've just sort of made it into something random. I'm going to do another one same way, and then I'll pull out some other types of materials. So I'm just sort of letting it go, and then I have to sit and have to look at it, and this is most definitely a bear. Can you see the bear? I see the bear. So you can just fill in the shapes if you want. You can add the eyes. So I'm going to add the snout here. So we got to have our little bear nose, right? We need our bear eyes and some ears. He's got really small ears and a big face. This guy looks mean. Just gonna give him a mouth and a tail. And this time I'm just gonna sort of go over the outline. I'm not gonna fill it in. So you can do all kinds of things. So you can go over the outline, you can fill it in, you can fill the shapes in with different colors. It's up to you what you want to do. You can use whatever kind of materials that you like. It doesn't matter. So this is the bear foot, and I'm going to go like this. Make my own sort of lines. And then we're going to go up this way. So this is one bear foot. And this is the other. So he's missing an arm. Maybe this is it at the other arm here. Maybe he's lifting his hand up. I don't know. Okay. Here's my bear. You can have a lot of fun with it. I'm going to do one more, and I'm going to fill it in with a different type of mark. So you can do swirls, you can do zigzags. Really doesn't matter. It even doesn't matter if you join them together. So here it is. Is that one? I'm going to grab some different markers and see what I can turn this puppy into with a few different markers. So this is going to most definitely be some sort of bird, a cartoony type bird. So we're going to have a beak here. Okay, there's a beak. And we're going to do some eyes in here. So that's the front of the beak, and then the back of the beak is going to go like this, the bottom of the beak. Okay, and what color is our bird? Purple. Shall we make him purple? Let's make him purple. So here's our bird. I'm going to color him in purple, just because so there's the main body of the bird. I'm going to give him some different kind of wings. Maybe he's got blue wings. Let's go with that. And this one here. Darken this up here. There we go. There he is. Okay, so you can have a lot of fun with it. It's mostly so that you loosen up. It's a spontaneous thing. Really, it can go nowhere. It can go somewhere. It can give you inspiration, but it is definitely very surrealist. So give it a try. If you don't have access to watercolor, or even if you do and you want to give it a try, it's a very interesting. Say hello. It's a very interesting type of drawing. Enjoy.